Why introverts, extroverts, and empaths struggle with happiness and how to find it. What if the reason you're unhappy is not your life, but the way you're fighting your own nature? Stay with me until the end, because I'll share one simple shift that can completely change how you experience happiness. And if, while listening, you recognize yourself in this, there's also a Jungian-based practice called the shortest path to happiness. You'll find it in the description and in the pinned comment. It's designed to help you align your inner world step by step. But first, let's understand something important. Some people recharge alone. Some people recharge around others. And some people feel everything so deeply that they get tired just being in the room. Introvert, extrovert, empath. 3 different temperaments, 3 different nervous systems, but one shared struggle. They all think something is wrong with them. The introvert thinks, I should be more social. The extrovert thinks, why do I feel empty when I'm alone? The empath thinks, why do other people's emotions control my mood? But here's the truth. There is nothing wrong with your type. The struggle begins when you try to be someone else. An introvert loses happiness when they force themselves to perform. Too much noise, too much small talk, too much pretending. An extrovert loses happiness when they suppress their need for connection. They try to be independent, but inside, they feel disconnected. And the empath? The empath loses happiness when they forget where they end and others begin. They absorb, they carry, they overgive. And then they wonder why they feel drained. The goal is not to change your nature. The goal is to become aware of it. An introvert's happiness begins with permission to slow down, to choose depth over volume, to value meaningful conversations instead of many conversations. An extrovert's happiness begins with honest connection, not attention, not applause, real presence. And the empath's happiness begins with boundaries, not walls, not coldness, boundaries. Because feeling deeply is a gift, but only when it is balanced. Here is the mistake all 3 types make. They compare. Introverts compare themselves to louder people. Extroverts compare themselves to calmer people. Empaths compare themselves to people who don't care. Comparison creates shame. Shame creates disconnection. And disconnection quietly destroys happiness. Real happiness is alignment. When your lifestyle matches your temperament. When you stop apologizing for your energy. When you understand that different does not mean broken. Introverts are not antisocial. They are selective. Extroverts are not shallow. They are expressive. Empaths are not weak. They are sensitive. And sensitivity is not fragility. It is awareness. But awareness without boundaries becomes suffering. So what is the balance? For introverts, choose quality over quantity. Protect your alone time like it matters, because it does. For extroverts, build deep circles, not endless circles. Not everyone needs access to your energy. For empaths, learn to pause before absorbing. Ask yourself, is this mine? That single question changes everything. Because happiness is not becoming less of who you are. It is becoming more honest about who you are. You don't need to turn an introvert into an extrovert. You don't need to silence an empath. You don't need to calm an extrovert into stillness. You need balance. And balance begins with self-awareness, not self-criticism, not endless self-improvement, self-understanding. When you understand your energy, you stop fighting yourself. And when you stop fighting yourself, you feel lighter. Happiness is not loud. It's not dramatic. It's not constant excitement. It's internal agreement. It's when your outer life doesn't contradict your inner nature. And here is the important shift I promised. Happiness doesn't come from changing your personality type. It comes from integrating it consciously. The healthiest introvert still connects. The healthiest extrovert still reflects. The healthiest empath still protects themselves. Wholeness is integration. And when you begin aligning your inner position with your real nature, your experience of life changes. Not because the world suddenly becomes different, but because you stop being divided inside. If you feel ready to go deeper into that inner alignment, you can explore the Jungian-based practice, the shortest path to happiness. It's in the description and in the pinned comment. It's practical, step by step, designed to help you build internal balance, not chase external perfection. Because happiness is not something you hunt. It's something you allow when you finally stop fighting who you are.